Hello everyone, this is Aegis here bringing you another game from the Collegiate Star League. This is the second game of the series between Arizona State University and the University of Arizona. I have here Disciple playing as the Zerg player from Arizona State University. He's a 2,491 pointed diamond player. And over here in this other corner, I have Thaddeus from the University of Arizona at 2,400 points. He's going to be playing Terran for the University of Arizona. Again, this is a series from the Collegiate Star League. This is round 6 for this division. The Collegiate Star League, again, is a league of 140 some schools playing StarCraft 2 nearly every single weekend. We saw in game 1 that Arizona State University was able to take the game. The University of Arizona was able to take the game. The Zerg player Hasutka taking the game for them. So it is 1-0 in favor of the University of Arizona right now. I'm going to see if Arizona State University is going to be able to come back from this with their Zerg player here, Disciple. We're going to see the barracks going down and the SCVs just scouting around. Overlord's not finding the the Terran player over here, so he's using his drone to scout out. It does look like he's going to go for a 14 pool rather than going for a hatchery, because he does not know if his opponent is in close positions or not. So soon enough, this drone is going to come up here and see exactly what the Terran player is doing. We're not going to see anything too different from a standard build. It's just the gas going up. Zerg should be getting his... No, he's going to go for a hatchery first. Terran was unable to block with an engineering bay. You're going to patrol here to prevent any bunkers from being thrown down by the Terran player, to block the Zerg in, or bunker rush. I have a nice placement for this Overlord to make sure that nothing is going on out here in terms of a bunker rush. And Terran is going to go ahead and wall off with a supply depot. It's going to be somewhat vulnerable to any baneling busts that may come out in the later parts of the game. I'm going to see this Overlord move out and possibly park over the natural to see if any expansions are going up. A gas seal going on without more than 3 Marines. Disciple could easily cancel this many times at a loss of only around 5 to 7 minerals, and be really annoying, preventing Terran from going down many different tech paths, including getting fast banshees or things like that. Oh, but he's electing to actually scout out on the back, and this Marine's gonna take a kill off that drone. We have his gas finally being picked up. We're gonna see if he decides to go for a lair, or if he decides to go ahead and get Zergling speed. Lair could be used for some fast mutalisks, and we'll see how Terran is able to respond to this gas steal. He's going to go for 3 racks play, perhaps rushing, or using 3 racks to defend an expo. He's going to go ahead and get a tech lab off of this this barracks right here. Probably get some fast stim, or get some combat shield. We see some players enjoy getting combat shield. Disciple feeling a little bit insecure and gonna throw up a spine crawler. I don't quite agree with this timing. He doesn't really see much from Terran, but if there's a push that comes off of these 3 racks, he'll be well defended. He's taking good control of the map. Perfect map control for a Zerg right now. He's got well, he had both towers secured and basically sees all of the movement by our Terran player. Terran is going to move out with 2 Marines here. He's going to get caught a little bit out, but this Marauder should be able to save this Marine. Yes, and he does. This Marine is going to maybe take down this Overlord, and well, he won't get supply blocked, but every Overlord counts. It's 100 minerals, and it'll force Disciple to produce more and more Overlords here. We got a Baneling's Nest coming up. Speed is 75% of the way done. If we take a look at production, Terran is going for Stim and Marauder slow, so he might actually be going for a push very soon. Oh no, he's not. He's actually getting his command center up. I'm sorry. He's just getting his units up to defend this expansion here. Maybe want to throw down a bunker or 2. I don't think he's actually scouted inside of the Zerg base right now, so he doesn't know that there's a Baneling's nest up already. And the lair is morphing, so we're gonna see maybe Baneling speed or some other tech. We have here an extractor coming up. We're gonna get the triple gas up now. Two queens out here defending, and Terran is moving out for this push. He's probably gonna poke up the front and see that he can't really do anything because of the number of Zerglings out here. He's probably actually gonna lose this army if he pushes too far. Yes, he is. These Zerglings are gonna clean up this army, and Terran's gonna be quite a ways behind, losing 800 some minerals in that exchange. He's gonna have to throw up some bunkers to help defend his expansion. He's not actually spending the energy on his command center very well. He's gonna lose another Marauder here. A bad rally point probably. Pretty big blunder at this point for losing his entire army and then having bad rally point out in the middle of the field. We have two bunkers coming up, but if Zerg decides to push pretty soon with Banelings, oh, he's going in for this. No, he's gonna back out here. He doesn't want to risk losing all of his Zerglings, even despite the lead that he has. Let's see production here. Terran not actually going for any tech. That's a good idea to do after losing too many of your units. Probably just want to stay on the racks and keep pumping out units to help defend. The Zerg not actually doing anything too drastic. He's just gonna get his Spire up. Where's the Spire? Spire is coming up. Terran is working finally on his factory. He's feeling a little bit safer right now, but if a Baneling bust were to come, could do a lot of damage, and he won't be able to respond properly. We see here a Roach Warren coming up also, and the another expansion finishing here for Zerg. If Zerg is able to secure this expansion, it'll be one expansion ahead of our Terran player. We also see the centrifugal hooks coming up for our Zerg player. We're gonna see those Banelings be insanely fast on creep. He's doing a good job of spreading the creep with his extra queens right now, and his third base is up, and soon his production will be way surpassing of the Terran players. Terran is actually picking up a tech lab on this factory, and he's getting himself supply blocked. Pretty big mistake to be having it during a high pressure tournament here. Well, so nothing's on the line, but still can feel a lot of pressure sitting here, knowing that if you can win this, your team will be up 2-0. However, Zerg is also feeling quite a bit of pressure as their team is down one game against the University of Arizona. See the Roach Warren researching the glial reconstitution, enabling them to move faster on move faster in general. This Marine's gonna get caught way out of position. And we see Burrow out, and he's burrowing these Banelings here. If Terran moves out, the autocast on these Banelings, he's not actually autocasting, but he can easily unburrow the Banelings and kill his entire army. We see Thors coming up for Terran, and the Mutalisks are on the way now, and these Thors will probably be a little bit late for the Mutas, but should be able to deal with them just fine, because Terran also has the engineering bay here. He's not actually having enough SCVs on gas here. This could cost him later in the game not being able to make enough gas-heavy units such as the Thor. Zerg is actually going to go ahead and take his fourth base while keeping Terran feeling contained out here. And we're going to see the Mutalisks coming out. Where are the Mutalisks? This should be out already. Yeah, there's two Mutas out already. We're going to see some Muta harass coming up. We'll probably see that held off quite easily. But it'll make the Terran feel even more cooped up in his base and unable to move out until he has a really big ball that he's comfortable with. Terran is not actually